Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the Push to Start podcast. I'm Zion, man. I know it's been a while. This is episode 10 of the Beamer Talks, man. Hope y'all enjoy. And yeah, guys, y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna be talking about the NBA draft today.
Push to start, we in the Beamer. It's tennis, so no you can see us. It's T and Z, we standing 6 feet and coming in hot like a fever.
All right, guys, getting into the NBA draft, man. Since it's coming up, we got a lot of prospects entering and stuff. Kind of just want to go off some underrated and then honestly some overrated picks. So starting off, man, I want to get into mainly these 3 dudes that I have in mind right now that I've seen: Ron Holland, Jared McCain, and Zach Edey. So Ron Holland, as y'all know, G League Ignite player, cold man, tough player. He's a 6'8" guard. He last year he first committed to Texas, then he decommitted, signed to the G League, and he's just been balling, dude. He's a stud guard, stud player, man. Good scorer, good defender, super athletic. Can play a super fast-paced game, and I feel like he can help a lot of teams grow. I think he fits well with a team like the Pistons, the Rockets, another athletic team. And right now he's projected to go 7th to the Orlando Magic. Now, the Orlando Magic, that's a good team. Not a bad team at all. And I actually think he does fit a good role in that team. With Jalen Suggs, with Cole Anthony. I think he fits a really good role with Paolo Banchero. I just think he's going too low. Right now, I know that I think the Spurs are up there, I think Spurs are top 5. And I want to say Pistons are, like, again, projected number 1. I don't think he should be going that low. I think he'd play really well with the Pistons game. Right now, they have Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, Asar Thompson, I want to say. Asar Thompson. And then they also have, I think Marvin Bagley, possibly. Either way, man, I think their team's super defensive and super, like, fast-paced since they're so young. And it's a very high-scoring team. And with the growth of Asar and Cade and Jaden Ivey, with their growth and development as players, man, it will really help having that pure scoring natural ability of Ron Holland inside the game. I think that'll be a super good fit for them. I think it could be a good fit for the Spurs as well. The only thing is the Spurs are more fundamental. It's more of a selfless game. And with Ron Holland, he's more of a scorer. He's more of like, let me make sure that I get mine. And there's nothing wrong with that. He just wouldn't. It's not Pop's game. It's not Pop's style. It doesn't fit the Spurs. But I think he'd also go well with the Rockets. The Rockets are also a selfless team, but they're also mainly scoring. It's a scoring team with Jabari, with Jalen Green, with Sengun. It's a more scoring team. Amen's probably their best defensive player, but it's a more scoring team. I would say that he would fit better there in that role. That way he can get that natural scoring ability off. And they also need defenders. Right now they have they have Jabbar, but they don't really have anyone else in that. Jalen Green's more of a scorer. I think you throw in what's his name? Ron Holland in there. I think it'll go really, really well with that play style. Another underrated player, Jared McCain. Now him, I think his play style, he's projected to go, I think, 15th to the Kings. He's ready to go to the Kings. Now, I think his game fits well with the Kings again. A fundamental team, selfless team. It's really just De'Aaron and Sabonis. A very selfless team as well. And his fundamental and natural shooting ability, I think, will fit really well with that high speed, get to the lane play style by De'Aaron Fox. And then that post up guard kind of forward type game by Sabonis. I think his natural shooting ability and his shot taking would go really, really well with that side of playing. I just think he's a little low. I think he would go well with the Magic as well. I think honestly, the shooting doesn't match the Spurs' game, but his play style does. His fundamentals, his shot taking, he really doesn't take bad shots. He shoots at a high rate. I want to say like 42, 41% from the field. His three-point shot in the tournament was amazing. He was able to light it up when they needed it. I think that matters more when it comes to that play style. Now, with the game growing, that three-point shot is going to be open. With Wemby being in the paint, Zach Collins getting into the paint, they're going to need someone to kick out. So eventually the Spurs are going to have to okay, let me get a shooter. I think in the free agency, they should go for a Klay Thompson. Maybe make a trade for Curry because Curry may be leaving. But that's for another topic, another Beamer talk. But yes, I think his shooting ability would go really well in that play style. So that's where I kind of think with him at. I just think he should be higher. He would also probably go good with the Rockets. The Rockets don't really have a shooter. They're more paint scorers. I think they had like a 61% rate of field goal percentages in the paint. Most of their shots come from the paint or from the mid-range area. They really don't shoot threes. They don't really have three-point shooters. Jalen Green may be their only shooter, and even then he doesn't shoot very efficiently from the three-point line. So, I mean, he's up there, but I think he'd fit well in there. Now, the next one is Zach Edey. He's not even projected to go the first round. He's projected second round. But his play style, I think, could fit really well into the Spurs. I think it could fit well into the Magic as well. The Magic don't really have a post other than Sabonis, but Sabonis plays like a point forward type play. Kind of like Scottie Pippen. That's what his game reminds me of. Not on the defensive side, but on the offensive side. Kind of like Scottie Pippen. They could use a post like Zach Edey to kind of create that distraction in the paint. That way, it opens up more abilities for De'Aaron Fox. Now, this way, De'Aaron Fox would need to develop more of a mid-range game, keep improving on his three-point shot. That's improved a lot. He needs to improve on his mid-range game, though, because with that comes also these defenders sitting in the paint guarding Edey because they don't want him to get in the ball. This causes help side defense being easier to react to. They're going to react to that help side defense easier. They're going to be able to block shots. That's where that comes in, but that's easy for De'Aaron. That's just shooting repetition. He can easily fix that. Sabonis already plays that style. He plays that mid-range style, even the three-point shot. He can get in there, and Zach Edey isn't going to play the full game. He can, but they won't play him the full game, obviously, his rookie year. So that'll give him time to be able to develop that skill while also still involving their own drive when Zach Edey isn't in. He'll also, in my opinion, like I've been saying, he'll also fit well with the Spurs. Now, with 7'4", Wemby being down low, working the outside, because he doesn't work the inside. He gets to the lane, he drives, but it's always from the free throw beyond. With that being open, you can throw Zach Edey down there, and with them being so long and their vertical reach being so high, they can easily go in, distract two defenders, and just dump it off to each other. That way they have a shot. Or he can dump it off. Let's say he gets it to Edey, dumps it to Edey. Edey goes 1, 2. He needs to kick out. It's an easy reversal back to Wemby for a three-point shot or a mid-range shot. Or Wemby drives in. He's driving in the paint. Boom, boom, boom. Goes up for a layup. He sees that two people are coming in on him. He dumps it off to Edey. That also creates a lot of paint interactions, and that can create a lot of paint touch threes. Dump it off. Boom, boom, kick out. Keldon. Edey, boom, boom, kick out to Vassell. That helps them out a lot with that. And then if we also pick up a McCain or a Ron Holland, that could also help them give these rookies more chances to score. And it can always bump up Trey Jones' passing skills. Really, he has a really high-level passing game, but he doesn't use it a lot because we really get the ball in Keldon and in Vassell's hands. Now, we get it to Trey Jones' hands. That can kind of give him the floor more, give him more chances to control it. I think that'll be super duper well for him. And I think it'll really let him show his true, to me, he plays like Tony Parker. Shows true Tony Parker, his passing skills. He can maybe even get some shots up, but he's really more of a pass-first guard, which is what we need when it comes to the Spurs. That's their whole game. The whole game is swing the ball, and find an open shot off of passes, not off of creating. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching Beamer Talk episode 10, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be dropping a podcast this week. And yeah, guys, sorry for our delay of videos, but we are getting back onto it, man. And we missed y'all so much, but y'all make sure to do those 3 things, man. We're going to be pushing to stop, but we hope y'all always push to start. Thank y'all, guys, man.